So it's almost 9 p.m. in China. So normally I'm teaching my daughter with some Chinese Asian poems. So I think it's much more easier here to deliver this presentation rather than teaching a 5 years old daughter a poem. That stressed me a lot. Okay, so uh, I was guessing how many of attendees here are interested about the China and our university. So it's more than storytelling. It's more like a storytelling about our journey with Pure and elsewhere, rather than sharing some deep or profound skills and experience with you. So I hope you will enjoy my introduction of the story with Pure. So let's get started. So you might be very curious about the University of Nottingham, Ningbo, China. So it is the University of Nottingham, but it is located in Ningbo in China. So we have a global university in China now, and this is the first ever Sino-Foreign university in China. So far earlier than the New York University, and the University of Liverpool in China. You might be heard of them. And so the location is the Ningbo city. So you will be familiar with the city of Shanghai. It's quite known in around the world. So we only are about 180 kilometers from Shanghai. It's south to Shanghai, and 2 hours by driving. But the city is ranked the 12th in China for the GDP contribution, and we are the 10th, ranked the 10th in China's top 100 technology innovation, and the top 20 top 200 cities in the world by a scientific research by nature index. So that's why we choose this city. It's quiet, but we can focus on our teaching and research works. Shanghai, Beijing is so crowded. Okay, and then we have the student-based green campus and the integrated east and west. So we are recruiting international students and staff as well. So we are very inclusive in the diversity. So we was awarded the 2022 British Business Awards ceremony last year. So since 2004, that's the first year we established in China. So we are very small regarding the numbers of students. So just 9,000 students, including PhDs, from more than 70 countries, and 60% of our academic staffs are coming from international, background, and from Hong Kong, Taiwan, and Macau as well. And we also are the first, user in mainland China for the Pure, and coming up with many, following university in China, especially those new Sino-Foreign university in China. So we are gathering. We hope we can have a bigger community in mainland China. So just I mentioned, so that is our research strengths. So we are small. We only have 3 faculties: the social science, science and engineering, and the business school. So we don't have any medical or law school or something like that. So our research strengths, you can see, is mostly from the science and engineering parts. So from the electronic drives, but you can see also we have the medical electronics. We don't have the major. We don't have any major for the undergraduate or postgraduate for medical, but we have the research fields with domestic hospitals and other medical institutions in China. So that's the strength we have. And the vision of our research is quite like promotion wording, right? So it's always inspiring. It brings together our talented, passionate, and dedicated people around the world. So as they strive to make progress and discoveries that impact on lives and the society across the world. So we are looking in Ningbo, but our vision is quite large. So we expect to have big influence around the world as well, but we are still young in China. Okay, and what currently do is mostly focus in mainland China. So we are from transforming China's patient's care and to the pioneering a cleaner and a greener future. We push the boundaries of knowledge to impact our world for the better. So that's like promotion for the university research. So we are very happy to share these key figures with you. This data from the SciVol. So we are a young university, only have 19 years in history in China. So next year will be the 20th anniversary. And comparing to the China's C9 university, oh, the words are so small. The C9 university in China is quite similar to the G5 university in the UK. So the best universities in research in China. So we had a better performance from 2018 to 2022 regarding the FWCI internal cooperation proportion of papers published in high-ranked journals and the proportion of the high-cited papers. So that's the we are proud of for the current stage, but we are so small, so we are introducing more subjects to the university and research area, so we can expand these gaps, So that's what we can go further with the world, and so and as the Sino-Foreign university in China, so we are established in a very typical Chinese background. So let me introduce some research digitalization in China as well as in our university. So the by the from the perspective of the state's policy and plans. So each 5 years, China will announce the 5-year plan for the next stage. So for the most updated one, so the government is emphasizing the importance of strengthening the disciplinary resources and the service works to support the construction of the first-class disciplines in universities instead of the quantity. So before this 5 years plan, we were more focusing on the quantities, not the qualities. So now we changed the plan. We are more focusing on the subjects. So for the universities, we no matter you are a international university or domestic university, we are all required to publish a directory of open research data and provide access to the public through various means. So that means we need a system, right? So that pushes us to push every university in China to have a research, management system and a pure portal as well. So that's a big market to you, right? Okay, and the government encouraged us to analyze and extract value from research data and offering value-added services. So we need a team to help researchers to manage the data as well, right? And from our university's perspective, so we are supporting the aggregation, storage, development of the major information resources. So as the regulation of data management in China, all the data must be stored in China mainland, not even in Hong Kong or Macau. So that's the one reason why we choose Elsevier, the pure. So you promise that you have the data stored in mainland China, and the government support the information resource secured management, and we are doing that as well. The data quality management, metadata management, so everything we are doing now. From our university perspective, we have implemented these policies and the regulation to our university's digital transformation programs. So we saw this digital transformation at the same time we purchased the Pure system in 2021. So the digitalization has been agreed as one of the key enablers for pursuing university's vision, mission, and values. So I can show you one this This one is the university's digital strategy framework. So it's not normal to show you this framework. You know, this might be the first time we share this framework to external attendees. Okay, so um, through a very very competitive procurement process, we had a panel to discuss which vendor should be we choose for the system, and there were five conditions we had to consider. The first one is the system must be globally recognized. The second one is the system have the multi-language support. So it's not written in this page. Okay. So the third one is it's editable and for the approving chain. And the fourth is available for integrations with various systems. And the fifth I just mentioned, the data must be stored in China. So those conditions met our needs, and I believe the integration and the user experience are probably the most common challenges you must be facing. And okay, the time is limiting. Clicking. Okay, so just go to the other page. So we had faced and we are facing those challenges. You may be familiar with the first and the fourth challenges. The first one and the integrations, and the fourth one is the user's experience. So I will share this anymore with you. And the second and the third one, so we have now the 5 user types. We based on the user roles standardized by a job group and a job description, and we collected their needs from more than 600 staff users to mapping those needs to their user types. So we now have these 5 user types: system admin, content editor, reporter, and researcher. So we can develop a more tailored and specialized trainings, workshops, or guidance to those user types. So and for the internal collaboration as well, we are building a more wide concept of the pure supporting team. So normally the concept of pure supporting team must be for us, it's only 2 members in our research and knowledge exchange office, but we expand it more wide. So we are now having more than 20 colleagues from different departments and the operational office in each faculties to join the team. By example, we are asking the staff from marketing and communication office to take the responsibility for the press and the media pieces. So we can just leave them to them, and we can focus on other data management things. So that's the thing I want to share with the challenges. So the benefits is common. I think you already saw different versions in different scenarios. So I will skip this page. So now, to date, we have more than 2,700 users in Pure System in our university, and ongoing users, more than 870. And it's quite proud to say that for the SDG tags, so in earlier last semester, we only had 1,000 publication tagged with SDG, and then we just developed our own queries for SDG in the system. So the number suddenly raised tripled. Now it's more than 4,000. So we are sharing this experience with our UK colleagues. So they are focusing on the SDG tags as well. And we now have more. So since 2021, we have processed more than 1,200 applications for the funding opportunities. So that's some key numbers. And more information that we have more than 500 student thesis managed in the Pure System, and we are asking the graduate school to take the full responsibility for the PhD's data. Okay, and that's the current work. And the next step I would like to share you. So we are looking for a more sophisticated integration scheme by using API. Because currently we are using XML, Excel, or other means to synchronize or exchange our information and data with other institutions, especially with the UK campus. And we are involving more departments to taking content management roles in Pure now. So we asking HR office to take all the profiles review and approval, and we are including Pure as the one of the key components for building the new research and knowledge exchange hub. So this hub is kind of like an internal website, just only open to staff and students. So we are focusing to build a one source for all research information websites for all those internal users with support of Pure and Elsevier. And yes, and we hopefully can create a Pure community in mainland China, because we are having more incoming Pure users in China. So that's all I want to share. And I hope you happy with these contents, and thank you very much. If you have any questions, I'm more than happy you can ask me if the time is allowed. So or we can share information after this session. Okay, thank you.
It's always a challenge. I think going to a new country, different languages, different requirements, and things like that. We've experienced as Elsevier, but it's been quite a privilege for us.
Yeah.
To work with the team from China in particular.
Yeah, one thing I want to add is as we are using the portal very well, and our PhD recruitment team is happy to see that those profiles from the portal is shared in the social medias, that covering young candidates, more young candidates in China. Yeah.
So it's good to see the results. But thank you very much for sharing with us today. And we'll break for afternoon tea now.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.